welcome back to another episode with me, Bellfire, and today we're back in Space Engineers, and as you can see, the blunderbuss is currently being salvaged. I moved it closer, so it's being salvaged a lot quicker, I think. Or a lot more of it is being salvaged, which is good. Because this is a very big ship, so it has a lot of resources, and its power, surprisingly, comes from 3 regular nuclear reactors, or technically 2 smaller ones and 1 larger one. And then it has an interior turret and an engineer protecting it. But what I want to do... well, really, this thing needs to grind down. That's going to take a while, just in general, because it's a massive ship. Then over here, some of the blocks are actually being welded up. Also, a lot more of the batteries are actually done now. And fully charged, I will add. A lot of them are. Or, not necessarily a lot of them, but a lot more of them are. But really, the main components are superconductors and, of course, the normal computer shortage and... what's the last thing? I'm blanking on the last thing. Dear Lord, what is it? Power cell. That's it. And as for deuterium, I'm pretty sure we still have a lot stored in the base. So I'm pretty sure I'm fine there. Oh yeah. I temporarily, that's a slightly, can be a difficult word to say for me, disconnect or reconnected the conveyor line up here, just in case of, or really not just in case, but to prevent lag mostly. Okay, well, I'm going to be back in a second. I'm going to go fill up or I'm going to go get some water, so I'll be right back in just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back now. And construction components. And construction components. Okay. So, I set up a spot for the other solar flower, but I'm going to wait, like I said in a earlier episode, that I'm going to hold off on building that one until I'm in orbit or off of the planet's gravity, because oh man, they are annoying to build. Oh man. Well, I guess this is why I built this entire system with redundancy. Oh, apparently not enough redundancy. Okay, well, let me grab a corner block then. Or a corner, whatever you want to call it. Curved conveyor tube, that's it. One. That's really all I need, is one of them. Just so I can replace this one here. And there we go. That should be getting welded up now. And least, I think. There we go. I'm kind of debating how I'm going to have these batteries, just simply because this is going to be very heavy and very slow to move, so I'm debating if I want to put exterior armor on it or not. But yeah, I'm not sure yet. So I'm slowly figuring it out. Really, I'm just waiting on the entire pack to be welded up, because I want to see if removing or disconnecting those down there will allow me to disconnect this entire thing from the flagship. But, I do need to add a sort of docking mechanism, or make it so that the flagship can dock to something, or something dock to the flagship with relative ease. It might either go back, it might go back here, honestly. Because it's going to be a lot of pistons, hinges, and rotors, I'm thinking. But again, that might have to be a in-space build. But I do know something I can rebuild after it was completely destroyed by the system, funny enough. I need... I'm just scavenging any interior... Okay. That's apparently all the interior plates I can carry. And you'll see what I'm working on in just or remaking, I should say, in just 1 second. That did not sound good. Just slowly building this back. Oh, man. Oh, that's not right. Is that making those sounds? I hope it's not. No, it's not. I do not want to know. Well, I do want to know so I can hopefully prevent anything from blowing up. But again, I don't want to know because that did not sound good. Dear Lord, this is taking a while. Am I going to be able to finish this entire thing? Okay. Then I just need 2 merge blocks. Am I out of steel plates? I am. Huh, would you look at that? You know what? That's more than enough. So now I need this one, I think. And this one. Let me go see what I can get, if anything. So what exactly am I missing? Construction components, motors, and small steel tubes and computers. Well, the computers... Okay, apparently I have absolutely none of the resources I need right now. I think I know why. Let me go ahead and set this up to 180. Now let me go ahead and set this one to hopefully the same thing. I say hopefully because honestly I never know. Ah, good. 365. Are they equal now? Yes and no. I have no idea. This doesn't have the small steel tubes. Great. Let me go ahead and weld this back up now. And then prepare for clang. Please tell me I can reset this to what it was before. Let me just kick these both up to their maximums. Dear Lord. This'll take a while, won't it? Is the rotor lock on? I don't think it is. There we go. And there we go. Problem solved. Quick, please refuel. Hello? Ah, okay, there we go. Well then, I guess let me grind these down manually then. Okay. There we go. And I guess I'll give whatever other components I can, which is none, because of the whole construction component shortage. I see. Okay, well, I guess let me head over here and see what's currently being produced. And ground down, I guess. Production is mainly focusing on the steel plates. Okay. And the grinding continues. Okay. I mean, I didn't really expect anything more exciting for this while it's being ground down. But as for the flagship, so okay, one of the things I really want to make is a winch for a drilling system. The only thing is, I don't know how to make a winch. I've been experimenting with a few different designs in my head, where it's just hinges or it's a combination of hinges and rotors. But, of course, no matter what I do, it is always a little bit, what's the right word? Unstable. Or, it doesn't make sense on how it would correctly wind up. But I do need to test something. Ah, there we go. That is... I don't think it's set up properly over here. It is off. Torque. 0 newtons, braking torque 0. Unlimited. I'll try it like 5. Really? Really? I wasn't even going that fast. At least I don't think. Yeah, and that sounds truly horrible. But I know it's just components dropping off of this. Still doesn't make it sound any better, though. And now let me find my hydrogen tank. And they're gone again. I don't know what keeps happening to them, but whatever does keep happening to them, they keep disappearing. There's one. You know what? Fine, I'll go with just one hydrogen tank for now. Playing space engineers with one hand is not easy, to say the least. I mean, it's doable considering you have look controls on the arrow keys Q, E. Like, all that was with the arrow keys. All that looking around and movement. But I want to see... I found the problem. Why didn't I see that? Why did I not see that? Okay, I'll be back as soon as I get this fixed. I'll see you all then. Okay, I fixed the problem. Okay, problem solved. Good. So now, I'm going to visit Google, pay Google a visit. Wow, I tried to say that and messed up, so... Anyway, I'll be back as soon as I find a solution to the whole winch. So I'll see you all then. Okay, I am back, and I think I figured out a solution. It just involves me placing each individual piece of chain separately, but honestly, that's the entirety of Space Engineers. And do I have any guess to how clangy this will be? No, but from the initial tests I've done, it seems to be fine. And as of right now, it's only wound up one time, or just about one time. I mean, I really hope that this does work the way I want, and that I don't have to move it. Because that would be very, very annoying. But yeah, just constantly doing this. Rotating it one direction, then rotating it another. Or at least to face another, and just so on and so forth. So, of course, I'm going to test it now to see. But, oh, I thought it was one full wind. Apparently not. Like 5 meters a second, it really gets going. Let me just go ahead and slow it down real fast. That does not look good. But, of course, the rest of them look almost completely fine. There needs to be a curved one where that one is. Yeah, this is just going to be a long cycle of trial and error. I can already feel it. But it is annoying because that means I have to grind this down. Or the part of the chain. I know that works to some degree. I guess I should be erring on the side of caution, though. I should test everything before I say, oh, hey, this works. Because I'm also trying to keep this as compact as possible. So would probably help. Okay. Now I know, at least. Okay, so then... And yes, I know this may not be the most exciting for some of you, but it is useful if you ever are trying to make a chain or something in Space Engineers. It's useful to know, at least. Okay. Bring it back up some. Hopefully it slots back into place. Okay, good. It is. I was worried for a second. Then it looks like... Oh, I see how this is going to have to go. So since this one is a... Well, here, let me wind it up some more so I can get a really good look. Just so I know exactly what I'm talking about. So that means then this one. And the one that comes right after it. Both need to be like that. Then the one after these two needs to be a... curved bit. Or one that allows it to curve. Yep. Then another two more two more winding ones. Or ones that will allow this to wind. Then another turn. And then that pattern will just increase the number of winds, I guess. Like now, I'm going to assume it's going to be 3. So, 1, a 2, not quite there, so yeah, 3. And then, turn, then 1, 2, 3, and another turn. And then I think I have it right. I mean, that one up there could use another turn. So right here needs another wind. Right there. Okay. So you know what? I'm going to grind that all up later. Oh, that did not sound good. So, then a wind. And annoyingly, it does this thing. With a turn. Not braking torque. I want velocity. Okay, so then that's... Sounded like something else just landed and hard. And I'm making sure that this works before putting on the turn. Yeah. Then a turn here. Then I think another 3. So really the whole thing is there should be one of the turns per side. You know what? Here. I'm going to unwind it, then wind it back up. Let me slow it down so it doesn't wind up combusting. Wow. I'm surprised at how low that already is. And that is it fully retracted. Or extended. Or almost fully, but that is still not bad at all. That is impressive. I'll say only 1 meter, just with a lot of torque, so it can, in fact, wind up properly. And while it winds up, I will go ahead and grind this. And yes, I know it would be a lot easier just simply to have a very basic thing where it's just a whole bunch of the ones that wind up, but then that won't work for what I'm trying to do. Basically what I'm doing is making a remote controlled mining drone that is attached to the ship. So it has no onboard power or storage. All it's meant for is mining outside of the ship. could be using bigger blocks, but that takes up more space and it might not allow for as much range. But yeah, this thing is really interesting so far. Okay, I'll speed it up a little bit. To like 2, maybe. And when it starts going over top of itself, that's when I'll slow it back down. And I mean, in all reality, if I wanted this to be as efficient as it could, I would probably replace that block there with a actual block. Dear Lord. Okay. So that's good. Ah, that's what fell. I see. And the massive turret that was inside. Okay, well. Still, so far, so good. What in the world was that noise? I mean, so far so good, right? I mean, it looks like it. Minor swaying back and forth, so that means it should be wound up pretty tight. Future-proofing, really, for that is what that is. Okay. This needs more horizontal ones, doesn't it? And the only reason it's not sliding through is because it's, of course, not heavy enough. Like that, maybe? Is that enough or too much now? maybe one more. No, I think that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's fine. Fine enough for a turn. And then how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Wow. Okay. And I'll continue working once I get more hydrogen, which I'll get over here. Really? There we go. Okay. So I got 1 wind so far. I need 5. And I'm sorry if I haven't been talking a whole bunch, but that's just simply because I'm under the weather. That's 2. That is 3. That is 4. That is 5. But yeah, the reason I'm not talking as much as I normally am is due to me not feeling 100%. And I'll add that to the other side to make sure that it, again, doesn't get caught. Or does not wind up properly. 4 and 4, okay. Mainly I want to see it spool up on the floor and then coil back in. That's really my main hope with this. Okay, that last one really putting in the work. And I am doing my best to keep this as compact as possible. And yes, I know there are probably better ways to do it. I just don't know them. Honestly, the best place to put a turn is right here. No, wait. Actually, no, yeah. It's right here. Where it should actually go. And then again, I'll go ahead and... I need to unwind it first, so I can place these. I don't think I slowed it down slow enough, so it's going to be wiggling for a little bit. Three, 4, 5. It's probably going to need to be like 6 or so. And I want to make it so I can just simply right click so it reverts back to 0. So there we go. Is it still not heavy enough? Oh no, it's just being slow. Wow. Okay. Hmm. One more. So yeah, 6, I was right. And then a... There we go. And I do want to see how far it's gotten. uh, I'll be back when I have it unwound, so I'll see you all in just a second. Okay, I'm back, and with as much chain as it has, it still doesn't reach the floor. Wow. Clearly, I underestimated how big this needs to be. Also, I don't like where these guides are, so I'm moving them. Yeah, I definitely underestimated where this needs to be. A lot. Okay, well, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that amazing stuff, and I will see all of you in the next episode. Bye, guys. Not Alt F10. Alt End. See ya in the next episode. Bye, guys.